Hi, my dear students. Today we are going to talk about Unit 9 Fractions Part 2. Okay, starting from Lesson 8, like denominator and numerator. Okay, to compare any two fractions, we have two methods. If we have same numerator and if we have same denominator. Like if we have two fractions like this, here we have fourth and here we have half. So which greater? Or yes, which greater? The half is greater, so fourth is less than half. Okay, here we have 1/3 and here we have 2/3. Which greater? 2/3 is greater. So if we have same numerator, the smallest denominator represents the biggest fraction. If we have same denominator, it's a normal range. Small is a small and big is big. But if we have same numerator, we call that crazy fraction. Crazy fraction, okay? Because the small represents the big fraction, okay? Let's arrange order the following fractions descendingly. Here we have 3/4, 8/4, 7/4, 1/4, 2/4. Here we have same denominator, normal fraction. So the descending started from the biggest, 8/4 and 7/4, 3/4, 2/4, 1/4. Here 1/9, 1/20, 1/2, 1/4, 1/75. Descending order. Descending means from the biggest to smallest. From the biggest here is the smallest denominator, lower half, then fourth, then ninth, then 20, 1/20, then 1/75. Okay, lesson 9, glass half full or 2/4 empty. Okay, here we have a bar. This bar is divided into two equal parts, and I took one part, so it will be half. And this the same part, but divided into 4/4. And I took two parts, so it will be 2/4, and it is equal to half, the same. Okay, and this part is the same part, but we divided it into 6/6. Okay, so it will be, and I took 3, so here half, and here 2/4, and here 3/6. All of them are equal to half. All of them are equal to half. Okay, here we have 1/2 and quarter. Okay, here we have 1/2, but I divided it into 8 parts. So it will be 1/2, and here also into 8 parts. So it will be 1 and how many parts? 2/8. It means and 1/4 equal 1 and 2/8. Why? Because 1 times 2 equal 2 and 4 times 2 equal 8. They are equal. Half equal to 2/4. How can understand this? Okay. Half means 1 become more. هي ال1 زادت. If 1 become more or this numerator become more يعني increased, we are going to multiply. Okay, like what? 1 become 2. Here we are going to multiply by what? 1 to be 2, we will multiply by 2. So it will be 1 times 2 equal 2. Here 2, if we multiply the numerator by number, we must multiply the denominator by the same number. So it will be 2 times 2 equal 4. Here, 2/4 equal 1/2. Okay, here the numerator decreased. Denominator here decreased. So here we are going to divide to simplify. Okay, 2 divide what to be 1? Yes, 2 divide 2. And we said that if we divide or multiply the numerator by 100, so we must divide or multiply the denominator by the same number. So 4 divided 2 equal, yes, 2. 2/3 equal, okay, let's see this example. Okay, here 2/3 equal 6 what? 2 become 6, so increased. So we are going to multiply. 2 times what equals 6? 2 times 3. So we are going to multiply by 3, and the denominator is also by 3. It will be 9. Okay, 3 become 12, increased. So we are going to multiply 3 times what equal 12? 3 times 4. 3 times 4 equal 12, and 4 times 4 equal 16. 10 become 5, decreased. So we are going to divide. 10 divided what equal 5? 10 divided 2, and 2 divided 2 equal 1. 6 becomes 3, so we are going to divide. 6 divided 2 and 4 divided 2, it will be 2. Same fractions, different day. Here we have something we call the fraction wall. Fraction wall here, 1 whole equal 2 halves equal 3/3 equal 4/4 equal 5/5 equal 6/6, and so on. Let's see, use a fraction wall to complete. Half equal what over what equal what over what? Let's see, half. Half here equal what over what? Okay, here not equal to half, so this on the same line, right? On the same line. On the same line. So it will be 2/4. يبقى half equal 2/4. Okay, this not on the same line. So here on the same line, how many sixes? 3 sixes. Okay, 1/4. Okay, let's see 1/4. This is the line we are going to use. Here not equal, and here. So here, yes, this have the same line. So it will be 2/8. Okay, which number also has the same line? Yes, 3/12. يبقى 2/8 and 3/12. 1/3, yes. 1/3. Let's draw. Okay, this is the line. Okay, this not equal, but here is equal. So we have 2 sixes and how many nines? Yes, 3 nines. Lesson 11, benchmark fractions. What's the meaning of benchmark? Okay, let's draw number line. Form it to form. Okay, here 0/6, 1/6, 2/6, 3/6, 4/6, 5/6, 6/6. 0/6 is a 0, and 6/6 is 1. 3/6 is represent half in middle. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So half of this is 3/6 اللي هي الهاف. يبقى أنا عندي 0 والهاف وال1. This is the benchmark. البنشمارك here means إن أنا ممكن أستخدمها to compare. Okay, let's see. The benchmark here 0 والهاف وال1. We can use it to compare. 1/6 here is closest to 0 and less than half or greater than half. Before يبقى less than, so it will be less than half. And 4 over 6 closest to 1 and greater than half. Okay. 2/4 equal 10 over 2. It will be divide. So 4 divided 2 equal 2. 2 divided 2 equal 1. Half 2 by 10. We will multiply by 5, and 1 times 5 equal 5. 2, it will be 14. So it will be multiply 7. So 1 times 7 equals 7. 1 times 12 and 2 times 12 equal 24. 1, we know that 10 cancels. 0, 0 over 11. Half or whole. The same like before, 0 over 6, 1 over 6, 2 over 6, 3 over 6, 4 over 6, 5 over 6, 6 over 6, 0, half, will 1. If I want to compare 2 over 6, 2 over 6 is less than half. 5 over 6 greater than half. So, according to this, يبقى 2 over 6 less than 5 over 6, right? In another way, if I want to calculate it with different way, okay, let's see 2 over 6. Okay, do you know the half of 6? عارفين الهاف بتاع number 6 كام؟ Yes, 3. طيب ال 2 اللي هي النيومريتور less than الهاف بتاع الدينومينيتور ولا greater؟ 2 less than 3 or greater than 3؟ No, less than 3. So 2 6 will be 2 is less than half of 6. يبقى ال 2 6 less than half. Okay. طيب 5 6. Okay. The half of 6 we know that 3. 5 greater than half of 6. يبقى ال 5 6 ال 5 over 6 ال half of denominator 6 is 3. يبقى ال 5 over 6 ال 5 greater than half of 6. يبقى ال 5 over 6 greater than half. Okay, which is greater, 4 over 8 or 4 over 6? Let's say it with half, 4 over 8. 4 over 8, half of 8 is 4. يبقى ال 4 equal 4. يعني النيومريتور هيبقى equal. يبقى ال 4 هتبقى equal ال 4. يبقى ال 4 over 8 equal to half. Right? طيب ال 4 over 6. ال half of 6 is 3 وال 4 greater than ال half of 6. يبقى ال 4 over 6 greater than ال half. يبقى which is greater؟ يبقى ال 4 over 6 greater than 4 over 8. Okay, we have another method. Okay, we can use something we called it scissor. Okay, down scissor زي المقص بالظبط يا جماعة، زي المقص بالظبط نفس الطريقة. 9 by 3 down by up and put the answer up. Down by up and put the answer up. Okay, let's see. 9 times 3 equal 27. Put the answer up. 8 times 2, 16, and put the answer up. Which is greater, 27 or 16? 27. So 3/8 is greater than 2/9. Thank you.